Horror is my favorite genre of film, and there's no doubt that the movies of the genre have evolved over the years. Well, aside from this.
They're eating her! And then they're going to eat me! Oh my god!
And this.
Garbage Day!
Huh?
And this.
The fun time, bitch!
I could go on, but to prevent this video from being 10 hours, let's just go. My first problem with this genre is this. Jump scares are so overused in this genre, they start to get stale. But sometimes they can be effective, but most of the time they're not. Please, writers and directors, don't make your entire movie a jump scare. It's not subtle at all. But in case you still don't understand what I'm saying, let me simplify it in two ways. The Wan way and the Ouija way. The Wan way, named after one of my personal favorite directors, James Wan, can be described as this. Let atmosphere and tension sink into the situation at hand, but while doing so, building strong and relatable characters for the story. Yes, include some jump scares here and there, but only when absolutely necessary. This led James Wan into a very successful career, making movies like The Conjuring and the Saw franchise. But now that we've talked about the Wan way, let's go ahead and talk about the Ouija way. The Ouija way is so simple that it can be described in less than a second. And that's it. No characters, no story, just mindless. You see, that's the reason why Ouija was panned by both audiences and critics. In fact, the movie's so bad that it actually makes Troll 2 look Oscar-worthy. Some of the best horror films actually have little to no jump scares, like Jaws or The Babadook. Those movies are scary because they say real fear exists in one place, your brain. Yep, your brain. Anything that's scary in horror movies comes from the deepest, darkest corners of your mind. Call me Larry Vaughn, but horror, it's all psychological. The best horror movies also have the best villains. Examples include Nightmare on Elm Street, Poltergeist, and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise. Sometimes even the most absurd-sounding ones can be pretty terrifying, like Krampus. Sometimes they can be. The worst horror movies have the most absurd villains, such as Leprechaun, Birdemic, Ginger Dead Man. Actually, Ginger Dead Man isn't really scary. Wait, scratch that, it is. Gary Busey's in it. Those eyes, they stare into my soul! Let's wrap this video up with a few final words. Future horror movies need less jump scares, only used when absolutely necessary. We need more psychological thrillers. And if you're all out of options for your movie, then cast this guy. Because if you don't,
He'll devour you while you sleep!